A surprising crossover between 1,000-pound sisters and 90-day fiancé is shaking up reality TV, uniting their most controversial stars for a shocking new chapter. 90-day fiancé and 1,000-pound sisters are fan favorites because they show real people facing real challenges. Viewers connect with Tammy and Amy Slaton's personal stories and 90-day fiancé's dramatic moments. Both shows keep audiences coming back with emotional journeys, surprising twists, and relatable struggles that make reality TV feel honest and engaging. A TLC crossover spin-off between 90-Day Fiancé and 1,000-Pound Sisters would be a ratings hit by uniting two of the network's most talked-about franchises. With controversial stars, emotional challenges, and cultural clashes, it would create bold, binge-worthy reality TV. The familiar names facing new challenges could make the crossover a hit with reality TV fans and create a lot of buzz online. Tammy shared an Instagram story revealing a sweet surprise she got from her girlfriend, Andrea Dalton, for her 39th birthday. It was a cameo from Darcy and Stacey, with them exclaiming, "It's your glam girls, Darcy and Stacey, in the house." The twins called Tammy and Andrea icons before wishing Tammy a happy birthday. "Here's to turning 39, they cheered." Stacey added that they were informed by Andrea that Tammy recently started to watch their show, Darcy and Stacey. They revealed that they were inspired by Tammy as they thanked her for watching their journey. They invited Tammy to their Silva Glam squad and told her that they're looking forward to celebrating Tammy, who shines bright like the queen that you are. What Tammy being a fan of Darcy and Stacey means. How Tammy and Darcy and Stacey inspire each other beyond reality TV. Tammy being a fan of Darcy and Stacey shows how reality stars can inspire each other. Even though they come from different shows, they connect through shared struggles and personal growth. Tammy, while watching their journey, reminds fans that support and admiration in the reality TV world go both ways. Getting a birthday cameo from Darcy and Stacey shows how much Tammy values their story. It also highlights how reality stars can form bonds beyond TV. Tammy related to their message of strength and glam. The twins clearly admire Tammy, too, which made the surprise even more meaningful. Tammy joining the Silva Glam squad is a fun and empowering moment. It shows she is feeling confident and seen. Darcy and Stacey calling her a queen is more than just birthday cheer, it's a celebration of how far Tammy has come and the new energy she's bringing into her life. Our take on Tammy's birthday gift from Darcy and Stacey. 1000 LB Sisters star Tammy's birthday gift from Darcy and Stacey was a thoughtful surprise that made her feel special. The twins praised her strength and called her a queen. Their message showed real support and connection. It was a fun and uplifting moment that reminded fans how kindness and encouragement can go a long way in someone's journey. Reality television thrives on the unexpected. Shocking twists, unusual partnerships, and controversial personalities colliding in ways no one saw coming. But now, the world of TLC is buzzing louder than ever, thanks to an explosive new crossover involving cast members from 1,000-Pound Sisters and 90-Day Fiancé. The news has left fans stunned, critics skeptical, and entertainment outlets scrambling to unpack what this unprecedented crossover really means. Could this be TLC's boldest experiment yet, or just a desperate ratings grab fueled by controversy? In this deep dive, we'll explore everything surrounding the shocking crossover, the key players, the controversy, the behind-the-scenes negotiations, fan reactions, and what it could mean for the future of reality TV. A shocking TLC move. TLC is no stranger to headline-grabbing reality TV. Over the years, the network has introduced the world to unforgettable characters, from the polygamist families on Sister Wives to the chaotic dating stories on 90-Day Fiancé. But even by TLC standards, combining 1,000-Pound Sisters with 90-Day Fiancé feels like a daring, even risky, choice. According to insiders, the idea was born out of the network's desire to merge fan bases and capitalize on the controversial reputations of certain cast members. Producers reportedly pitched the crossover as the TLC Cinematic Universe, an attempt to intertwine storylines and characters across different franchises. And who better to headline this wild experiment than stars who are already infamous for their drama? The stars at the center of the crossover. Tammy Slaton, 1,000-Pound Sisters. Tammy Slaton, the larger-than-life personality who has spent years battling weight struggles, addiction, and toxic relationships, is reportedly one of the central figures of the crossover. Fresh off her dramatic 500-pound weight loss transformation, Tammy has been making headlines for her new look, dental surgeries, and bold clapbacks at critics. But with fame has also come controversy. Tammy's fiery temper, social media rants, and past behavior on the show have made her a divisive figure among fans. For TLC executives, Tammy represents both risk and reward. She's unpredictable, which means ratings gold. Angela Deem, 90 Day Fiancé. If Tammy is TLC's queen of unpredictability, Angela Deem is its reigning empress of chaos. Known for her explosive fights with her much younger Nigerian husband Michael, Angela has become one of 90 Day Fiancé's most controversial stars. Her volatile temper, infamous on-camera outbursts, and allegations of toxic behavior have made her a lightning rod for criticism. But just like Tammy, she draws viewers in. People love to hate Angela, and TLC knows it. Bringing Tammy and Angela together is a recipe for fireworks. Caleb Willingham, Tammy's ex, and other 90 Day Fiancé villains. But Tammy and Angela aren't the only controversial figures set to appear. Reports suggest the crossover will also feature Caleb Willingham, Tammy's late husband whose complicated relationship with her was chronicled on 1,000 Sisters. Additionally, notorious 90 Day Fiancé personalities, from Big Ed Brown to Larissa Lima, have been floated as possible guest stars. Each of these figures carries their own baggage, from scandals to arrests, making the crossover even more explosive. The premise: a TLC reality house. So how exactly will these worlds collide? Insiders claim the crossover will follow a reality house format, similar to Big Brother or The Surreal Life. Cast members from 1,000 Sisters and 90 Day Fiancé will live under one roof, forced to navigate each other's personalities, conflicts, and egos while cameras roll 24/7. Think of it as a volatile mix of family drama, weight loss struggles, international romances, and unfiltered confrontations. The pitch was simple: put the most controversial TLC stars in one house and let chaos happen. A production source allegedly revealed. It's unpredictable, and that's exactly what the network wants. Why this crossover is so controversial? While the concept sounds entertaining on paper, critics argue that this move crosses a line. Here's why. Exploiting trauma, both franchises deal with real, deeply personal struggles. From Tammy's near-death experiences to Angela's toxic relationships, some believe TLC is exploiting pain for profit. Casting known villains, the inclusion of controversial stars like Angela and Big Ed raises ethical questions. Many fans feel TLC rewards bad behavior by continuously giving these figures airtime. Mixing genres, 1,000 Sisters focuses heavily on health, family, and weight loss struggles, while 90 Day Fiancé revolves around international relationships. Some believe forcing them together dilutes both shows' original premise. Potential for conflict, given Tammy and Angela's explosive tempers, some worry about the emotional toll and possible safety risks of filming such a crossover. Fan reactions: shock, excitement, and outrage. When news of the crossover first leaked online, fan forums lit up with divided reactions. On Reddit, one user wrote, "This sounds like the most unhinged thing TLC has ever done, and I am absolutely here for it." Another chimed in, "Angela and Tammy in the same house? That's a disaster waiting to happen. TLC has lost its mind." Twitter, X, reactions ranged from hilarious memes about Tammy and Angela clashing, to furious calls for a boycott. Some viewers worry the network is scraping the bottom of the barrel for ratings. Still, as history shows, controversy often fuels interest, and TLC may be betting that even the outrage will translate into higher viewership. Behind the scenes, TLC's ratings battle. To understand why TLC is pushing such a risky crossover, you have to look at the numbers. While 90 Day Fiancé remains one of the network's most-watched franchises, ratings have dipped in recent years as the format becomes oversaturated with spin-offs. Meanwhile, 1,000 Sisters has remained strong but faces the challenge of keeping storylines fresh after Tammy's weight loss and Amy's family drama. By combining the two, TLC hopes to reignite interest in both franchises, cross-pollinate fan bases, create viral moments for social media, dominate the reality TV conversation. In short, TLC is gambling big. The Tammy vs. Angela showdown. Perhaps the most anticipated aspect of the crossover is the inevitable clash between Tammy Slaton and Angela Deem. Both women are known for their larger-than-life personalities, no-filter attitudes, and refusal to back down in an argument. Insiders predict their interactions will define the show. Tammy doesn't take crap from anyone, and Angela always has to be in control, a production insider teased. When you put those two in the same room, sparks are guaranteed to fly. Whether this dynamic turns into genuine friendship or all-out war remains to be seen, but either way, TLC wins. The bigger picture: reality TV's future. This crossover is more than just a publicity stunt. It could signal a new direction for reality TV. Networks are increasingly looking for ways to merge franchises, build shared universes, and maximize drama. If successful, the 1,000-pound sisters and 90-day fiancé crossover could pave the way for future mashups. Imagine sister wives meeting Seeking Sister Wife, or Dr. Pimple Popper dropping into My 600 Pounds Life. The possibilities are endless, and a little terrifying. What we know about the release. While TLC hasn't officially announced a premiere date, sources suggest the crossover will debut in early 2026, likely under a flashy new title designed to attract both fan bases. Filming reportedly began this summer in a rented mansion in Georgia, with a mix of familiar faces and surprise guest stars expected to appear throughout the season. Conclusion: whether you see it as genius or madness, the upcoming 1,000-pound sisters and 90-day fiancé crossover is set to be one of the most talked-about reality TV events in years. By putting controversial stars like Tammy Slaton and Angela Deem under one roof, TLC is taking a massive gamble, one that could either pay off with blockbuster ratings or backfire spectacularly. One thing's for sure: fans will be watching, tweeting, and arguing every step of the way. In the world of reality television, chaos equals cash, and TLC may have just found its golden goose. TLC's 1,000 Pounds Sisters star Tammy Slaton is showing off her stunning new transformation on social media that might lead to more hopeful plots in future seasons for the reality TV show. 1,000 lb Sisters started 7 seasons ago when Tammy and Amy Slaton showcased their journey to lose weight. Together the pair weighed over 1,000 pounds, sparking the inspiration for the show's name. Over the years, the pair lost several hundred pounds and inspired the majority of their family to also lose weight or opt for bariatric surgery. In the most recent season, Tammy was preparing for her skin removal surgery and Amy was navigating a new relationship. By the end of the season, Tammy finally got the surgery she had been so hopeful for. With her family, they're excited about her successful new surgery. Recently, Tammy shared photos of her amazing transformations and accomplishments, which is not only a moment worth celebrating, but could lead to more dramatic storylines in the future. 1,000 Pounds Sisters star Tammy Slaton has lost over 500 pounds. In a TikTok slideshow, Tammy revealed her nearly unrecognizable transformation, which could have an impact on the trajectory of the series' storylines. While some photos were from the neck up, there were a few full-body pictures, including one with her in black shapewear after her skin removal surgery. According to her sister Misty, "Oh my God, she looks great," Misty said on the show. When she started, she weighed 730 pounds. And we couldn't even get her to walk to the mailbox. Now she's lost 500 pounds. I mean, that's a couple people, not just one person. I am so proud of her, it's just unreal. On January 18, Tammy was admitted to an 8-hour skin removal surgery where doctors removed over 15 pounds of skin from her lower stomach, arms, and chin, ultimately giving her a more lean, refined figure. Although the star was no stranger to surgery, the night before it was a struggle for her. Tammy claimed, "I was really nervous for the skin removal surgery because I was really just kind of afraid of how I'm gonna feel looking at myself without the belly there." Tammy Slaton's redemption arc is the show's real plot twist. Over the years, Tammy hasn't always been portrayed in the best light, and the show reaps the benefits of some of the drama surrounding the star. Tammy faced several relapses and was known for lashing out throughout her time on the series. She was often viewed as the unmotivated sister, and the drama that unfolded often added to the intensity of the show as well as their family dynamic. However, while Tammy is stubborn and resistant to change, she has often inspired her family and others or been the reason for bringing them closer in some fashion. When Tammy's health really started to decline, her family rallied to support her and help her through her time of need. Similarly, her ability to overcome carbon dioxide poisoning and get off a ventilator showed fans that no matter where they are on their journey, they can improve their health. Tammy went from being the resistant sister to making some of the most massive improvements a star could make on the show. Now with her skin removal surgery, she's proving to be even more of an inspirational sensation. She can continue to inspire not only her friends and family, but her fans, as well as continue to improve her life one step at a time. Overall, Tammy's making some massive transformations, and it's not all to do with weight. In Season 7, 1,000-pound sisters showcased a much calmer and different version of Tammy than viewers were accustomed to. In addition to being unmotivated, Tammy was often viewed as problematic and hostile. She tended to lash out when she was uncomfortable or a situation wasn't going her way. However, Season 7 highlighted a much calmer Tammy, even when surgery delays that would have otherwise caused an outburst from the star. With such major improvements, followed by extreme success, she remains an idol for her family and others in her situation. The hit TLC reality series 1,000-Pound Sisters is once again making headlines, and this time the buzz surrounds an impending transformation that could completely reshape the show as fans know it. With multiple seasons of emotional highs and devastating lows, the series has chronicled the personal and health journeys of sisters Tammy and Amy Slaton. Now, reports suggest that major changes are on the horizon, and Tammy Slaton is emerging as the key figure in this dramatic evolution. A new chapter for Tammy Slaton. For years, Tammy's story has captivated audiences. Known for her raw honesty and struggles with obesity-related health issues, she's faced life-threatening complications, including being placed in a medically induced coma after a severe health crisis in late 2021. Her dramatic weight loss journey has been a central storyline, and viewers have rooted for her every step of the way. Recent updates indicate that Tammy has undergone a remarkable transformation since her gastric bypass surgery, reportedly shedding hundreds of pounds and regaining mobility and independence. Social media posts show a happier, healthier Tammy, sparking widespread fan excitement, and speculation that TLC plans to pivot the series' focus around her inspiring progress. Amy Slaton's life takes a different turn. While Tammy's rise to better health dominates headlines, her sister Amy Slaton Halterman's life appears to be heading in a different direction. Amy, a fan favorite, has openly documented the challenges of balancing motherhood with her weight loss goals. Following the birth of her 2 children, Amy admitted to struggling with her diet and exercise routine. Reports of marital troubles between Amy and her estranged husband Michael Halterman added another layer of drama, with allegations of arguments and a possible custody battle. These developments suggest that Amy's storyline may shift from health and fitness to family dynamics, potentially reducing her role as the primary focus of the series. TLC's possible game plan. Insiders claim that producers are considering a major rebrand for 1,000-Pound Sisters. The show, initially launched to document the Slaton sisters' combined weight loss journey, might evolve into a broader narrative featuring Tammy as a central figure while introducing new cast members or spin-off concepts. Industry speculation hints at several possibilities. A Tammy-centered spin-off. With her dramatic transformation and growing social media presence, Tammy could become the star of her own health and lifestyle show. Expanded family storylines. TLC might highlight other family members like Amanda Halterman and Chris Combs, who have their own weight loss journeys and personalities that resonate with fans. A complete series refresh. The original premise may give way to a new format focusing on body positivity, mental health, and life after weight loss surgery. TLC has not officially confirmed any changes, but if history is any indicator, the network knows how to capitalize on fan interest and dramatic life shifts, fan reactions, and online buzz. The speculation surrounding the show's future has sent social media into overdrive. On platforms like Twitter, TikTok, and Reddit, fans debate whether Tammy's newfound confidence and weight loss will make the series more uplifting or if the absence of her past struggles will dull the drama. Some longtime viewers express concern that without the original dynamic between Tammy and Amy, the show may lose its authenticity. Others welcome the idea of a fresh narrative, applauding Tammy's hard work and suggesting that her journey can inspire others facing similar battles with obesity. "She deserves this moment," one fan commented. Watching Tammy come back from the brink of death to thriving is exactly the motivation people need. The stakes for TLC. For TLC, the stakes are high. 1,000-Pound Sisters has become one of the network's most successful reality franchises, drawing millions of viewers per episode and dominating streaming platforms like Discovery+. A major shift in the storyline could either rejuvenate the series or risk alienating its core audience. With reality TV trends increasingly favoring redemption arcs and personal growth stories, focusing on Tammy's triumph might be a winning move. The big question: can TLC maintain the emotional intensity that made the show a hit while pivoting to a more positive tone? What's next? As of now, TLC remains tight-lipped about the future of 1,000-pound sisters. Filming for the next season is reportedly underway, and insiders promise big surprises and life-changing moments. Whether that means a spin-off, a rebrand, or simply a deeper dive into Tammy's remarkable journey remains to be seen. One thing is certain, the Slaton sisters' story isn't over. If anything, it's entering its most compelling chapter yet, and fans can't wait to see what comes next.